What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro Duel video. This one will hopefully be pretty short because I fucking hate myself. So I'm playing Dragunity FTK, so I need to make someone else hate me as much as I hate me. And this just happens to be the FTK. Now this is one of a few different FTKs that the Dragunity deck can support. The most notable one, the most well-known one is the Atlantis FTK. This one is not the Atlantis FTK, this one is the Blaze Phoenix FTK. Dragunity's is weird, being in that it's one of those decks that sucks, but still supports two different FTK strategies. All that you need for the FTK in this variant is literally Ravine Phalanx, Mistleton, or Ravine Phalanx Garuda, or Ravine Phalanx Instant Fusion. Literally the same combo hand you would have to do anything else in the deck, basically. But this is easily probably the most fragile FTK deck. Because it literally loses to every hand trap because of the nature of how Dux operates. So, I mean, there is that. I drew this Refusion, so that's cool. But, I mean, like, I was going to be searching that later, so it's actually just a spare card that I don't actually need. I drew this, which is fine. There's a lot of actual, like, inherent built-in safety nets in this deck because of the nature of how the Dragunity engine functions. Whereas, like, there's a lot of different, like, cards that you only run one of, like Zephyros and all that, where... Oh my goodness, he left. He doesn't even know I'm playing the FTK deck. Wow, what a sav. Scoop to fucking Mistleton. I swear. Oh my god, if I go second here, this is gonna suck. He has a 55 card main deck. Am I going first? I'm going first. Alright, let's see if we get there. Broken. I just need... That is not what I need. Well, I'm actually already there. I didn't even see this Instant Fusion. I drew this, and that's actually fine that I drew that. Because like I was saying, this deck has actually a rather large safety net built into it. Whereas, ooh, this is just great, awesome, amazing. All right, but yeah, the deck has a very big safety net built into it. In that there's a lot of one-ofs that you run for the combo, but if you like draw them, it's perfectly fine because of the nature of how this deck operates, of how the Dragunity engine operates, rather. But yeah, like it's still I have no excuse for this other than I hate myself, so I want people to hate me, and that's the only reason I'm playing this deck because like. I don't feel like the Dragunity deck can actually even play regular Yu-Gi-Oh anymore to the extent that would make it good. So I could just Instant Fusion here, or I could just summon Garuda. Like, I've literally got these as options. I'll just summon Garuda. Because this is a bigger safety net in case something does happen later on down the road. But like I said, this deck is extremely fragile, probably the most fragile FTK deck that exists, but you literally start your combo out the exact same way that you do every other Dragunity combo, with Ravine Phalanx and then something to allow you to put 2 6s on board. That's literally the combination of cards that you need to use, and since I drew the red eyes here, I'm still going to do the Atum play just because it sequences the cards out correctly, but literally all I'm just going to do is get Phalanx and then special summon the red med from my hand. That's literally all that's going to happen. Is it takes one card out of like your potential pool of things that you could set to keep things moving, but yeah, like that's all that really matters. The main thing that you do need for the FTK to happen in this variant is you do need a field spell. A field spell is 100% mandatory. You cannot not have a field spell because you're going to be starting to sequence out into Ancient Fairy Dragons and stuff. If you don't have a field spell, but like there's a lot of them in the deck. There's like, ooh, let's see, there's 2 Ravine, 3 Chicken Game, and then 1 Black Guard and 1 Fusion Gate. So there's 7 field spells plus the Terraformings, there's 10. So yeah, you do have plenty of outlets into those. And probably the thing I like the most about this is that the FTK itself doesn't take that long to perform, actually. It doesn't take too terribly long as compared to like the Ignite FTK or like the Dragunity Atlantis FTK. Like all of those take an exceptional amount of time on DevPro, and like your 5-minute turn timer will start ticking down itself before you're done. And like I'm not even rushing here, and I'm still like in the green zone in terms of plays, but I do need to speed up. But you play Black Garden there. That's very important before you do the Zephyros because it gives them exactly 5 tokens before you go for your second field spell search into the Fusion Gate. So, I don't know what I'm playing against, and I don't think it matters, because he has no extra deck, he has a 55 card deck. I don't want to let him have a turn. He let me go first, so thank you, Savage. You're definitely going to be missed. But, off this 3rd Gator search, you add and discard Steam the Cloak. That's very crucial, and that's why the Zephyros is still here, because this is already used up. You don't need that anymore. So you use Steam, and you pop off Red Med, special summon this, you can only synchro with Black Wings, but you have Zephyros. So, really good interactions there. Interactions galore. But that'll trigger giving another token, but they're already getting a token off of the Ancient Fairy, so even if you messed up, and especially in the Zephyros first before you played the field spell, there's a little bit of a safety net there. And you get this adorable little level 1 token. But now, this will just get Fusion Gate, because Fusion Gate is the win con. The win condition. I have the Instant Fusion still, too. Like, I don't need it. That's the thing. Like, if I didn't draw that Garuda, I would definitely just be using it for Mavelus, but as it currently stands, don't need it, because we're going to go into Norden here with the Gatorg and the Ancient Fairy Dragon, and then this will just get back Phalanx, because this is a level 1, and so we need to go into level 7 one more time, but we need to clear this off the board. We actually really don't need to clear it off, but like, it's just better to clear it off, because it generates more Tomahawk tokens, essentially. Everything has a purpose, and everything has a meaning. But Reveal 3, Refusion, it's obviously going to get added to my hand, and then Refusion for Norden, and then get back Zephyros and make Burner Visor, and then make Tomahawk, and then start going into the Blaze Phoenixes, and at that point, the deck becomes the very essence of what I am, being Dragunities, containing Dragunities and containing Phoenixes. Broken. But Burner Visor. I digress. So, and you can also search Divine Lances off this. That's cool. The fact that you just can get a free card out of it, and even if you already have the Refusion, is very good for like the combo string, because it just lets you have more potential burn damage. I'm literally just going to end up setting this Instant Fusion just to give more burn damage, because he's at 9,000. And you can definitely game through 1 upstart with this deck, but you cannot game through 2 unless you just had a few extra cards to set to keep the Blaze Phoenix moving. Because this will be 33, the next one will be 3,000, the next one will be 27. So that's like literally just a hair above what you need. In fact, I actually might not have enough. Because, no, this will be exact game. That's right, because this, you can game through 1 upstart with 1 set. Exactly. Through setting. Like, it's literal exact game. Like, that was actually kind of sketch. Cannot complain about that one being a bit sketch, because it definitely was very much sketch. But anyway, yeah, I find it really interesting that Dragunities as a deck has 2 very, very different FTKs. The engine itself that the Dragunity deck supports is incredibly, like, it's incredibly versatile in what it can do. Like, you can basically as long as you can make an outlet into the combo you're trying to do in the extra deck, then you can basically just do whatever you want. But the deck is extremely fragile because of that gift. That gift to be able to, like, mimic and adapt its way into anything makes, like, the kind of trade-off there is that the deck is incredibly fragile because of the nature of the deck, starting around Dux and Vajrayana, which are 2 cards that are the weakest in the game to hand traps. Literal weakest in the game. They're weak to every hand trap. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I hope he hates me as much as I hate myself right now for Dragunity FTKs, because, like, I've specifically stayed away from these decks because, like, it just kind of kills the spirit of what I think this deck is about. But it is cool nonetheless. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As usual, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description of my Facebook pages and my Twitch links. If you want to check those out, feel free to do so. I have no idea when my next live stream will be. I'll try to schedule one soon, just so that I can start getting back into the swing of things of doing those, because the live streams are really fun, and they are a nice outlet for me to just be kind of ridiculous. But other than that, if you want to support me, same old way of clicking ads on my videos is more than sufficient. I cannot express how much it would help or how much it would be appreciated. But other than that, that is it for this video. And as always, guys, take care.